sponsored by Lewis Smith Supply and Physicians Hearing Center. Sports segment, sponsored by A&D Automotive Group, located in Dothan and Enterprise.
Welcome back, folks. Well, I have a script here, but I have to go off script because we have a major squall moving in here at the Dothan Country Club. Lightning all around us, right, Sarah?
Yeah, that's right. I had to put my rain jacket on. They have suspended play for the rest of the day.
The sirens had just went off probably about 3 or 4 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And the weather, indeed, is getting quite lively, I guess you could say. Anyway, this was the 5th round.
Right.
Of the Future Masters Tournament. Hard to believe that it's already on the 5th day. And one of the big names is Gary Nicklaus Jr. Of course, folks, you know who he is. He is the grandson of the Golden Bear, the famous golfer Jack Nicklaus, in fact. Now, in the Masters last April, Gary made worldwide headlines after sinking a hole on practice round 1 while caddying for his grandfather. Now, today he would hit several mammoth drives. His dad, Gary Nicklaus Sr., says his son has all the physical tools to be a great golfer, but he's not sure if that's what he wants.
He enjoys it. I mean, he made that hole-in-one at Augusta on the par 3, and he's obviously gotten a lot of attention from that, and he enjoys it. You know, he loves to play music in front of people. He loves to perform, so hopefully he performs here.
Now, Sarah, Nicklaus says his dad, Jack, was wanting to come to Dothan to watch his grandson compete, but was unable to make it down due to his business. Jack Nicklaus designs golf courses, his closest course being at Bay Point on Panama City Beach, and I've been there personally. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and Mike, yesterday I told you that this tournament brings junior golfers from all over the world, and this year there's a player competing from South Africa. Matt Hansen started on the back 9 this afternoon, and he shot a 39 and sits tied for 85th place with a 4-over after hitting a bogey on holes 11, 12, 13, and 17. He hit pars on holes 10, 14, 15, 16, and 18. And Mike, if anyone at home wants to keep up with how he did on the front 9, they can visit FutureMastersGolf.com and click on the leaderboard
I'll be on it
section.
tonight, in fact,
Yeah.
for sure.
And Mike, we also know that this tournament wouldn't be possible without the many hard workers here at the Dothan Country Club, or the many volunteers who come to help out. And
right.
Angela Turner, she's been here 22 years,
wow,
serving as the tournament coordinator. And she says her favorite part, seeing these kids grow up, getting to know them, and even seeing them play on the PGA Tour one day.
It's just fun to look back and see them when they were 10 and under, and 11, 12, and 13, 14. And now they're on the PGA Tour, they have families, and it's just neat to follow them and see their path that they've taken in golf.
Well, being able to meet the players is her favorite part of the tournament. Turner says her favorite memory is when Blaine Barber and Ollie Schneider-Jans had a 7-hole playoff.
It was just phenomenal. It just went on and on and on, and you could just feel the excitement, and the competition was so strong. And either one of those boys would have been a great champion. Ollie came out on top. Blaine had won the year before. And just knowing how hard they worked and seeing that, and just the grind of that 7-hole playoff was pretty spectacular.
Turner says there's just something about the integrity and character that is associated with the game.
I see so much with these little kids that they will call a penalty on themselves, and nobody would ever have known if they had done something wrong. But the integrity of the game and the tradition of the game that's been so played for so long, I think is probably the best part to me.
And Mike, Turner says with many of these players coming back year after year, herself along with everyone who works here, they get to know these kids personally, and it's fun being able to follow their careers after the Future Masters.
Oh, I can imagine there's a lot of proud moments. Folks, I know we're at the Future Masters, but Blake, our photographer, can you just turn the camera and just show what we're dealing with right now? We have a major squall taking place. We're under protection here at the Dothan Country Club, but anyway, I just wanted to let people see what the climatic conditions right now. The lightning is coming pretty close. Anyway, folks, besides the great young players from across the country and around the world, there is a steady supply of talent here. In fact, Dothan's Matthew Streitman put in his final putt of the day on hole number 18. Streitman finishes at 68, 2 strokes under par.
Pretty special having all the locals out here, but of course, I mean, there's a competitive nature between us, but it's kind of fun getting to pull for everyone. If you have a bad day, you can help lift up that guy, or vice versa, cheer on the guys that are doing good. So it's really cool to see all my friends out here and compete with them.
Okay, and also, the wind is blowing a lot of stuff around. Also, Matthew says his strong round today will help as he goes into round 2 on Friday morning. Now, another local favorite is Thomas Ponder. This past season, Ponder was named as Dothan Eagles' top high school golfer in the Wiregrass. The Providence Christian student was 3 under after the front 9. And we'll update you on Thomas's day as well as the leader scoreboard at 10, Sarah.
Yeah, and Mike, we're not just talking golf today. We also have big news on the baseball diamond as the Razorbacks are 1 win away from the school's first College World Series title. But last night, the Oregon State Beavers would even the series up at 1 game apiece. In the top of the 9th, with the game tied at 3, the Beavers' Trevor Lannett hit a 2-run homer, giving Oregon State a 5-3 victory. The third and final game between these two clubs has already gotten underway, and you will have updates on this game at 10 o'clock.
Exactly, as long as it's not rained out.
Absolutely, yeah.
And Sarah, moving from baseball to soccer this week, Enterprise High School held a soccer camp for 1st through 6th graders on the EHS campus. Wildcat coaches and players ran the kids through various possession and passing skills. Now, with the fanfare from the World Cup taking place, soccer is a sport that continues to gain in popularity here in the U.S. and Wiregrass.
Number one thing I want them to leave with a smile on their face. I want them to have had a good time and learn something about soccer. And then they get to know the high school players. And maybe it becomes the goal of theirs. They want to play for the high school one year.
And Sarah, of course, the coaches made sure that the kids were well hydrated under that intense heat. And fortunately, they weren't playing in a thunderstorm.
Yeah, absolutely. There's water coolers on every hole here. And that's it for sports right now. Mike will be back at 10 o'clock with updates. Hopefully, yeah.